The most depressed I ever was in my entire life was when I was living on total autopilot. Before I did sales, I was in construction, and I would get home every single day and I'd do the same thing on repeat with literally zero intention. I'd hit my pen every now and then and get kind of high. I'd go and play FIFA or play COD or, you know, CSGO or whatever for a couple hours. I'd scroll through TikTok and all these apps, and I'd just do nothing. And the next thing I knew, unless maybe my family needed me to drive them to the grocery store, it was time to go to bed, wake up, and repeat over and over and over again. Some of you may not realize it, and this may be your 30th video that you see while you're scrolling, but living life on autopilot with zero intention is so dangerous, and here's why. Think of an airplane that's headed to Indonesia, right? It's running on autopilot. The pilots have laid back, they're chilling, they're taking it easy. Next thing you know, you figure out that you're probably, 1, 2 hours away from Indonesia, but you're trying to get to Berlin. And changing the course is not easy, especially when you're on autopilot. Things are running smoothly, you're already on your way, right? Now it's going to take far more effort to break out of this autopilot state to get to Berlin. The same is true for your life. Being an autopilot makes it really hard to break out because it is your comfort zone. Things are easy even though they're really hard internally. And that's why I was down the most I'd ever been in my entire life, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why I felt so powerless, so depressed, so frustrated. But it was because I wasn't taking control, right? It's called the locus of control, and psychologists talk about it all the time. But when you feel like you lack control in your life, it makes you very upset and you feel powerless, and it leads to a very, very bad, low mental state. So for anybody who's watching, genuinely pick yourself up, go out of your way, and start to be intentional and break out of the autopilot.